Stop whatever you are doing right now. Because if you or someone you love depends on Social Security for their monthly income, what I am about to tell you in the next few minutes could be the most important thing you hear all year. The Social Security Administration is making a massive change in 2026, and if you are not prepared for it, your payments could stop without any warning. No phone call, no knock on the door, just gone. I am going to walk you through exactly what is happening, exactly what you need to do, and exactly how to protect yourself before it is too late. Stay with me until the very end, because missing even one detail here could cost you your benefits. I am Floyd, and this is Senior Authority, the channel that fights for you every single day. Let me start by asking you something personal. When was the last time you checked your email? Not just glanced at it, actually sat down and read through everything in your inbox. For a lot of seniors, the honest answer is not very often. And up until now, that was completely fine. Because the Social Security Administration always mailed you a letter. A real paper letter that showed up in your mailbox. You could hold it in your hands, read it at your own pace, and respond when you were ready. That system worked for decades. But starting in 2026, that system is changing. And the people who do not know about this change are the ones who are going to suffer the most. Here is what is happening. The Social Security Administration, the government agency that handles your benefits, processes your payments, and manages your records, has been working for years to move everything online. They want to go digital. They want to stop mailing paper letters and start sending everything through email and through your online My Social Security account. On the surface, that might sound reasonable. The world is moving online. Things are faster online. Less paper means less cost. That is the argument they are making. But here is the reality that nobody in Washington seems to want to talk about. Millions of seniors do not use email every single day. Millions of seniors are not comfortable navigating government websites. Millions of seniors in rural areas do not even have reliable internet access. And now, the Social Security Administration is saying, if we send you an email and you do not respond in time, we have the right to suspend your benefits, your monthly payment, the money you depend on to pay rent, buy food, and fill your prescriptions. Gone. Just like that. Because of a missed email. Let that sink in for a moment. You worked your entire life. You paid into Social Security with every single paycheck. For decades, you contributed to this system trusting that it would be there for you when you needed it most. And now a missed email. An email that could have gone to your spam folder. An email that could have been blocked by your provider. An email that you simply did not see in time could be the reason your payments stop. This is not a rumor. This is not something I read on a random website. Attorneys and legal advocates who work directly with Social Security recipients are raising serious alarms about this right now. They have seen firsthand what happens when seniors miss important notices. They have sat across from elderly clients whose payments were suddenly cut off, people who had no idea what happened, no idea why the money stopped, and no idea how to get it back. And they are warning everyone right now, before 2026 hits, that this new digital system is going to make that problem dramatically worse. Now I want to be very clear about something because I know this sounds terrifying and I do not want you to panic. Suspended does not mean permanently taken away. If your benefits get suspended, it means they are paused, put on hold until you respond to whatever the SSA is asking. But here is why that distinction does not make things much better. Getting suspended benefits reinstated is not quick. It is not easy. It can take weeks. It can take months. And during every single one of those weeks and months, your rent is still due, your grocery bills are still there, your medications still need to be filled. But your Social Security check is not coming. For a senior living on a fixed income with no savings cushion, that is not just an inconvenience. That is a crisis. So what do you do? How do you protect yourself? Let me give you exactly what you need to know right now. The very first thing you need to do today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, is make sure the Social Security Administration has your correct and current email address on file. This sounds simple, but it is critically important. If you moved and got a new email, if your old email account was shut down, if you have been using an email that you barely ever check, you need to fix that right now. Go to SSA.gov, that is the official Social Security website, and update your contact information, or call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-13. Make sure the email address they have for you is one that you personally check every single day. The second thing you need to do is set up your My Social Security online account if you have not already done so. This is a free account available directly on the SSA website. It allows you to check your payment history, view your benefit statements, update your personal information, and most importantly, receive and respond to official notices from the SSA. If you do not have this account set up, you could be completely blind to critical communications that affect your money. Setting it up is free, and if you are not comfortable doing it on your own, ask a family member to help you. Or walk into your local Social Security office and ask the staff there to walk you through it. There is no shame in asking for help, especially when your financial security is on the line. The third thing, and this is something most people never think about, is to check your spam folder. I know that sounds small, but here is the reality. Email systems are not perfect. Important emails get filtered into spam all the time. If the SSA sends you a critical notice and it lands in your junk folder and you never see it, the clock is still ticking on your deadline. So from this point forward, every time you check your email, also check your spam folder. Look for anything from SSA.gov. Look for anything mentioning Social Security. Do not let an important notice disappear in a digital folder you never open. Now, let me talk about something that always comes up when Social Security changes are announced, and that is scams. Every single time there is a major update to Social Security, scammers come crawling out looking to take advantage of confused and scared seniors. So I need you to hear this clearly. The real Social Security Administration will never call you and demand immediate payment. They will never email you asking for your full Social Security number. They will never threaten to arrest you or suspend your benefits over the phone. They will never ask you to pay anything in gift cards or wire transfers. If you receive any message, email, phone call, or text claiming to be from Social Security and asking for money or personal information, that is a scam. Hang up, delete it, and go directly to SSA.gov or call 1-800-772-1213 to verify anything you are unsure about. Now let me talk about who this affects, because it is not just retirees. If you receive Social Security retirement benefits, this affects you. If you are on SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, this affects you. If you receive SSI, Supplemental Security Income, this affects you. If you are a surviving spouse receiving survivor benefits, this affects you. Basically, if the Social Security Administration sends you a check every month, any check for any reason, you need to take this seriously and you need to act now. And if you have elderly parents or grandparents who receive Social Security, please sit down with them after watching this video. Help them check their email address with the SSA. Help them set up their online account. Show them how to look for messages in their spam folder. If they truly cannot manage this on their own due to health or age, look into becoming their authorized representative. This gives you the legal ability to communicate with the SSA on their behalf and make sure nothing falls through the cracks. I also want to acknowledge something that I think needs to be said out loud. There are members of Congress who are pushing back against this change right now. They are arguing that the SSA must continue offering paper notices as an option, especially for seniors who are not tech-savvy or who do not have reliable internet. They want safeguards in place. They want outreach programs. They want to make sure that no senior loses their benefits simply because they were not prepared for a digital system that was forced on them. Whether those efforts succeed remains to be seen. But what it tells you is that this fight is not over. And the more people who know about this, the more pressure there is to protect seniors from being left behind. But regardless of what happens in Washington, you cannot afford to wait. You cannot cross your fingers and hope that someone in Congress fixes this before it affects you. You need to take action right now. Update your email, set up your online account, check your spam folder, talk to your family, and stay informed. Because here is the bottom line. Social Security is not a handout. It is not charity. It is your money. You earned every single dollar of it over a lifetime of hard work. The government took it out of your paycheck and promised it would be there when you needed it. And now it is your right, your absolute right, to make sure that no technical glitch, no missed email, and no poorly designed digital system stands between you and the money you are owed. So here is what I need you to do right now. If this video opened your eyes to something important, hit that like button immediately. 1 second of your time helps us reach thousands more seniors who need this information just as badly as you did. Subscribe to Senior Authority and ring that notification bell so that every update, every alert, every warning comes straight to you the moment it is posted. And drop a comment below right now. Tell me, did you already know about this change, or is this the first time you are hearing about it? I read every single comment personally. Every one. Your voice matters on this channel. We are not just a channel. We are a community built on trust. A place where seniors, disabled Americans, and everyone who depends on Social Security comes to get straight answers. No fluff, no fear-mongering, no hidden agenda. Just the truth, delivered with respect, because that is exactly what you deserve. I am Floyd, and this is Senior Authority. We will see you in the very next video. Take care of yourself, because you have earned that right.